Namaste, this is Dr. Samarth Rao. I'm practicing Ayurveda in Baswangudi at Amrut Ayurvedic Center. This episode we are going to talk about fistula, anal fistula or bhagandara. What are the foods that are mentioned in our classical textbook for bhagandara? Bhagandara is similarly clinical features compared to something like an anal fistula. It's very important that you go to a good doctor and get yourself examined. But through Ayurveda, what are the foods and activities to do so that it can help you aid in healing your bhagandara or your anal fistula? There is a tract from your butthole, inside your butthole to the outer skin area. Usually there is a perineal abscess, collection of infection and pus, then it gets drained out and then you got to heal the area. So there are certain things that you can do which can help you from inside. The first thing is fasting. Fasting can help you to reduce the strength of the doshas in your body and help you to digest all that infection out there so it can get eliminated. So fasting is something that is very good. You can do a bit of intermittent fasting, but work with a good dietitian or a good doctor. Second is consuming rice. Rice is a good grain. So this also will help in healing those anal fistulas. Another good pulse is mung beans or green gram. Green gram with skin or without skin. 3 dosha shamaka. It reduces all the vata pitta kapha. It is little shitavirya. This mung beans or moong dal, when cooked properly and consumed, will aid in healing those tracts, infection-filled, pus-filled tracts in your motion-going area. Next is a young radish. That's another vegetable. A young radish, not a very grown one, a very young radish also will help in this bhagandara. Sesame oil and mustard oil, both usage of these oils in your cooking will definitely aid in healing your fistula tracts. Now, in piles, sesame oil is not recommended, but mustard oil is recommended. In bhagandara or in fistulas, both sesame oil and mustard oil is recommended to help heal those painful pus-filled tracts in your motion-going area. Next is good cow's ghee. Consuming good cow's ghee. In fact, when a bhagandara case comes, I tend to put the patient into one of the panchakarma procedures where I ask them to go through snehapana. There are particular bitter varieties of ghee that we prepare that are given internally which will help heal those fistula tracts and which will help in curing those problems. When taken, fistula medication on a long term can definitely help in healing those tracts. You don't have to go to another surgeon again, because they go to so many surgeons and still the problem keeps reoccurring. So follow all this to prevent that reoccurrence. Next is consuming honey. Honey also has an anti-infective property, antibacterial and antiviral, and it can prevent that infection. So madhu or honey is indicated strongly as pathya, as a food, as a medicine for anal fistulas. Next is all different kinds of gourds. So you can call this the bitter gourd or the sweet gourd. So all different kinds of gourds are also very helpful. Next is drumsticks. Moringa fruits, moringa seeds, moringa vegetable or drumsticks. You cook the drumsticks well and it will help in healing those fistula tracts. Next is all kinds of gruels or ganji. So the whole concept here is you make the food more easily digestible, so that by the time it goes to the anal region, it is all completely cooked and there is no freshness involved in it. It's easily digestible. So when it is easily digestible, the food also moves through the whole food pipe very easily. It gets processed easily. There is no much extra stress. So this can support in reducing all those nightmare situations where the pain is excruciating. In Ayurveda, we also do a procedure called Taila Purana, where there is a particular medicated oil that we inject into your motion going area as a form of Taila Purana, is filling it with this medicated. What this Taila or this ghee does there is it does both Shodhana and Ropana. Shodhana is it cleans the area. It's a lot of infection in those tracts. It cleans those areas. And Ropana, it helps in healing those areas. So in fistula, anal fistulas or Bhagandara, Taila Purana is very much recommended. Of course, you have the surgery department in Ayurveda that does Kshara Sutra, which is gaining world fame. People all around the world are coming to get the Kshara Sutras done. So, but sometimes there is also reoccurrence in them if not properly done, and that is where you have to focus more on your diet and consuming appropriate Ayurvedic medications. In my clinical practice, I have seen that many of the Bhagandara cases, chronic Bhagandara cases from a long time, get resolved very well when they long term consume our Ayurvedic formulations for Bhagandara. This episode, I have given you good information about all the different things that you have to do to treat your Bhagandara. Next episode, I'm going to talk to you about another condition. Till then, Namaste.